Hi everybody, could you please tell me if I'm going the right way, because it looked like I was and then it looked like I was not. So I would greatly appreciate that. Um, I'm just trying to show chat now, but apparently I don't have anybody up. So if you can hear me, that would be greatly appreciated. Um, Let me move back here a little. I feel like I'm looking up instead of straight on. I'm just kind of waiting for folks here and see what happens. Just waiting. We have one on. Could you please tell me if I'm going the right way? I did it once and it said that I was going the wrong way, so I flipped it around. If you could please, I think this is chat here. Show live chat. Yes, I do want to show live chat. And I want to make sure you guys can hear me. I think you can. I think you can see me if I'm going the right way. But today we're going to do a kitchen chat and we're going to talk about making a cake in the Instapot. And I'm going to start showing you how to make a scrubbie like I showed you last week. So hopefully somebody has some materials and we can do that, because I'm going to start one for you. I'm just waiting for a few seconds here to see who's coming on and if I'm going the right way. Hi JD, blessings and blessings to you. Could you please tell me if I'm going the right way? If you can see me, I'm not like this, I'm like this. Be advised, notifications aren't working. Okay, hi Elaine. Okay, thank you. I did put one out in my, out in my regular, what do I want to call it? My channel this morning early. Video is good. Okay, so I'm going the right way. What I wanted to do is discuss about the cake mix and the Instapot, and I will swing the camera around and show you about the scrubby, which this is the part you can scrub your vegetables or your dishes, and this is where you wash it. I have a different color here this morning we're going to work on. I also want to show you the Instapot. Hi Elena, JD said. I'm just waiting for a couple more people here. Did anybody bring morning? Oh, good, Allie, you're here. I have the cake, gonna show you how to do it in the Instapot. Okay, I think we can get ready. So the last cake I made was chocolate. You can take a cake mix of your choice. I don't know if I'm too, let me just bring this down. A cake mix of your choice. Follow the directions here on the back. Okay, so then what you want to do is put everything in a pan that's going to fit your Instapot. I have a 6-quart one. So what I did to try to save time, I already put it in the pan right here. And I'll bring this down so you can see. I'm not sure if I have the right equipment, so I might creak and craw here. Okay, here it is. And if anybody wants to know what the dimensions is on this, I'm going to give it to you right now. Okay, going across, we are about 8 inches going across. Okay, going down, we are about 2.5 going down. So that's the size you would want to have. Okay, I'm going to swing you over before we start. Now, somebody had mentioned they were afraid, I think it was Allie, about the Instapot cover. Here is the pot cover here. And I'm glad I flipped it over because you have a gasket here. Now see, when I washed, I want that. Good. Naughty SpongeBob. You have to be careful when you wash that you get these correctly back in. We need mods. How do I do that, Elena? Let me see. Hide all chat. Oh gosh. I'm looking here. On this phone, I don't see. There's a troll. Give me a wrench. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Wouldn't you know to start out this would happen? I don't know how to give a wrench. Let me see. I didn't think I'd have this right off the get-go. Oh gosh. Can anybody advise me what to do? A wrench, and there's a troll. Hit on my name. Okay. Okay, Allie, I hid your name. Okay, does that help? Good morning, Lois Ann. We've got a troll in here. Allie's helping me out. Okay, so does that mean we're all set, or do I need to make another mod? HT Top Skills. Allie is a good mod. Okay. So we should continue with this. I'm terribly sorry. Nick Grooves. Okay, I need to get rid of this. All right. So Allie, do your job because I'm totally confused. Okay, so back to this. We have a seal. Message deleted. Thank you, Allie. Thank you so much. I think we may have another one in here, Allie, so keep your eyes open. Thank you. I saw that as well. Oh, that one got a timeout. Okay, thank you, Allie. Boy, I wasn't expecting this at all, so let's try to get back. So here is your gasket. When I washed it, it came undone. So what you need to do is make sure you press this back in, because if not, when you put it on, it's not going to seal correctly. So you just want to stick it inside. I'm going to bring it down. Who else here? Oh my gosh, Allie, are you on this? Allie, what should we do? I've got so many of them. Should we make somebody else a mod in here? Or can you take care of it okay? Yes, got it. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're back here to putting the rings on. And you want to make sure that ring's on secure, because if not, it's not going to Elena and JD. Okay, should I make them mods as well? Or do you have it okay? Oh, got another one. This sure isn't going the way I thought it was going to go. Okay, let me see what I can do here. JD, can you pop up? Elena, can you pop up for me? Here you go. Elena, I'm making you mod. Okay, Elena, you got it. JD, if you're in here, can you pop up? Hi, could you please be a mod for me? Okay, there. Phew. I am so sorry about all this. I don't know anything about trolls. I've just heard a few things. Well, thank you. Yes, glad to. Okay, we got another one. Thank you, Allie. How do they find me? What do I mean, how do you control this? Or does anybody know how they control this? But anyways, we need to get back to the cake mix, or it's never going to get cooked. So you've got the ring all back in here. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it. This here is all secured in. So I'm going to swing you over now into the Instapot. We're getting them, just ignore them. Okay, I'll ignore them if you take care of them. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you down to the pot right here. Hey, my friend Charlene, glad to have you here. We've got a few trolls, just ignore what they say. I've got moderators in here with a wrench. Okay, so I'm glad you made it just before the cake starts. Okay, so right here, if you can see, we have a button that says cake. So what I'm going to do is I'm standing up and I'm going to put, I want you guys to be able to see this, what I'm doing. I'm going to put this right in. Now I have a trivet that it's going to stand on that comes with the pot. And we're going to put it right inside, just like this. So now that it's inside, I'm going to push it back a little. We're going to make sure this seals in good. Okay, and then we're going to go like this, and you've got to close and then open here. We want to close it. And you want to make sure, make sure here that you can see this. You got to make sure this vent here is right in the middle, because this is what's going to build steam. And once this builds steam, you're going to, and when it's all done and it beeps, you're going to vent it over to the right or you're going to vent it over to the left. So we're going to leave it in the middle right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this cake and see it says 40 minutes right here. And this steam is going to build up right there. So as that's building up, I am going to grab a scrubby and I'm going to be right back. Just keep on, keep on. Now, as that's baking, that will take, as you can see, it's on right now. All I see is hide user options. Whoops, I guess, Elena, I missed that. I'm sorry, I was trying to ignore what Allie said and get into what was going on. I think we got another one. How about hide user? Elaine, how do I hide the user? Let me look. Which user am I hiding? Can somebody give me a name or... Phew. What a way to start my live stream. Sorry, terribly sorry. I'm losing people out of the live stream. I wonder why. Let me see here. I don't want to hide all messages. Grammy, we got it. Just ignore. Okay. Hi, Charlene. Elena says she's having a hard time posting. That, I don't know why. I can't help you on that. Sorry. I'm on my phone because if I had my laptop, I would not be able to do this. Okay, so we've got the cake in the Instapot going. And it will start off 40 minutes once it builds up to steam, but I will show you that. So this is the color I chose this morning. It's kind of a pretty color. And these are the scrubby colors, the nylon scrubbies that I have here. And you can buy them. Adam was hidden. Nick Grooves was hidden by Allie. Thank you so much. And Elena, she refreshed. Super. You can buy these at Dollar General or the Dollar Tree. And I'm not sure who else has them, but that's where I know that I get some of mine. So I'm not real sure what color I want to use. I think I'm going to use this green right here. I can open it. Whoops, I guess it was already opened. As you all know, it's kind of hard to read chat on the phone, but I'm doing the best I can. Okay, so I had trolls trolling my other account. Now I have one and wear a mask so my family doesn't. I'm sorry, didn't see it. Thank you. We still have another troll in here. Somebody could get them, please. I'm going to use this color with this. So you're going to take your scrubby. And this is the one I had last week, right here. And you have two sides to the scrubby. So you have this real pretty side, and then you have this right here. You want to do all your work on this side of the scrubby right here. So I'm going to show you. And if anybody has a scrubby, please follow along. Ask me questions about anything. I'm going to be looking up as I'm doing this. I just need to pull my chair up a little bit more. I need to find a comfortable chair for all this. I'm at my Murphy table right now that has a plug-in. Gives me more workspace. Okay, so we have our yarn and we have our hook. So we're just going to tie a knot or just make a light loop on our hook like this. Now, does anybody else have a nylon scrubby or yarn? Because I can wait for you, or you can just watch. And you might want to form it a little, it all depends. I'm just going to put it down just a little bit like this. So you want to go in like this. You want to take some of your nylon like this. Then you want to take your yarn and you want to go like this. And this is the tricky part, and this is the hardest to get going. And you want to pull it right through. There you go, right there. You got your first stitch on. And sometimes you might take a little bit of the nylon, but that's okay if you do. Okay, so then we're going to go in and we're going to grab a little bit more, just like this. Grammy Z. Okay, I want to see what was said here. Grammy, I'll email you after the live. You're all set. Okay, thank you so much, Allie. I appreciate that. And you have my email address? And if you don't, I'll be happy to give it to you. I just want you to be able to see this. Okay, so you bring it through again, and then you just bring it through. And then you're gonna start making like a little chain. So you wanna pick up some more, like this, and then you wanna bring it through, just like that. Then you wanna pick it up like this, and you want to take the yarn and you want to pull it through. Just like that. So what you're doing is, see, you're forming a chain right there. Okay, I hear the steam starting to build up here on the Instapot. I'm looking. And so you want to do that all the way around. You just want to grab some of this and you want to pull it through, right straight through, just like that. Okay, I'm going to swing you around to the Instapot. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's building up right now. Sounds like a little train getting ready. So I don't know if you can see this. See if you can see the steam. There's some steam coming out right here, right there. I don't know if you're able to see that or not. But that's what you're going to have as it builds the steam up, ready to go. I like my Instapot, Elena says. Yes, I love mine too. And you're welcome to share anything. Oh, you can see she's really coming out. Elena, what do you make in your Instapot? Do you have a special recipe that you use? Okay, now it's stopped. So the steam's built up. You want to go down here, and this on is going to switch to 40 minutes. And this should take us, oh, let's see, 40 minutes. It'll take us just no special recipe. This should take us right to about an hour, and I'd like to end it somewhere around an hour. But this ought to come on right now pretty shortly to 40 minutes. I have cooked beans and meat. Oh yeah, beans. Have you seen Papa doing it cheap, how he cooks his beans? I don't want to be rude here. Okay, I'm gonna hold my arm up like this so you can see me grab a little. I'm gonna, yes, Grammy. And then I'm going to take it like this, the yarn, and I'm gonna pull it right through. And like I said, see how it's making a chain? And you want to do that all the way around. And I know it's probably difficult, but when we get to the second row, we're going to double stitch 2 in each chain stitch. And if we don't finish this, then we'll stop wherever we are and we'll just continue on Friday. And if anybody wants to pick any supplies up on Friday and start, that's fine with me. I have no problems with that. Phew. I want to say thank you all for doing a great job with the trolls there. Oops. I haven't crocheted in years. This is very easy to do, Elena. See, here we go, right here, 40 minutes. And that's all you do. And when it beeps, steam will come out. And then you're going to release the steam, and then it's ready to take out of the pot. The green scrubbie's pretty. Yes, it is, Allie. I like green. Green is my favorite color. Any color green is my favorite color. Okay, I want you to stay with me here. And if you guys want to chat, please do so. And if you want to sub up and sub down, please do so. I don't have a problem with that. Whoops, pulling here. Like I said, the first row is always the hardest to get done. Green, the color of nature. Yes, it is. And so's blue and yellow. And I don't know if you can see my walls, but I have yellow walls. A buttercream, actually, it's called. I'm a very earthy person. And if you guys have any questions you'd like to ask me, please do so. I have a beautiful orange one made by my friend Brenda. Oh, you do, don't you, Charlene? Have you used that scrubbie that I sent? Because I know one of your boys, that's their favorite color. Okay. Now see, Char, if I can get you to crochet, you can make these. And if you got any of you out there that do a craft fair, these sell really well at craft fairs. Or if you have a business at home, they sell really well. I can't even tell you how many I sold. I would say hundreds. Yes, but Zedekiah loves it. Zedekiah likes it, huh, Shar? Well, maybe we'll just have to make one just for Zedekiah. Now, I do have a question for the mods that are on here. When I do have another live stream, do you automatically become a mod, or do I have to make mods every time you come on? And I don't even know how to work a wrench. What do? Just click their name, and when they say something bad or inappropriate, it deletes them? Yes, we will be mods. Thank you, Elaine. Yes, we'll be mods. Thank you, Allie. So that blue wrench that I see, because I'm all new to all this, what do? Just hit their name and then it gets deleted, or what happens? When you use that wrench, what happens? I know it said time out 1 for 300 seconds. Does that mean they're timed out and then they can come right back in? Or is there a setting that I need to take their names and block their names somewhere? We'll talk about that. This trolls any, oh, okay, gotcha. No problem. Well, they'll be pretty bored with what I'm doing. So anyways, this here is a scrubby. And easy to make. They make great gifts. Click 3 dots at the right name. And okay, let me reread that comment here. Whoops. Okay, gotcha. Someone's back again. I'm sorry I didn't make it to Rick's live stream this morning if anybody was on there, but I had to pick up my son at the airport and that did not go very smoothly. I left my home here yesterday at, I think it was 3 o'clock. I never got home till 3 o'clock this morning. Riding to the airport that I needed to pick him up was a 2-hour ride. Well, by the time I left and got down to the city at my dad's home, they had canceled his flight in Newark, New Jersey. So he had to get another flight. So he got another flight and the lines were very, very long. So as he was in line for the next flight and they boarded, the plane had radio communication problems. So off the plane they go again. They had to take all the luggage off because they didn't know if the plane was going to be able to go. So that delayed him again. So by the time he got in was after midnight. And then we got him all situated and my drive home was another 2 hours. So I was very tired. And then I tried laying in this morning, but it didn't work. But he had a very nice trip in Mexico. He was gone for 5 weeks and enjoyed every minute of it. So I'm glad. There. See how this is working right along real well? Just like that. Don't worry about this if it's not perfectly straight because no one's going to see this anyways. Uh-oh. Bubba, do not be around that bird. My cat, I think, is trying to get at the bird. He's not able to go out right now because the snow is so deep and it's so cold out there. But Pumpkin is out there laying on her pillow. Actually, I say cold, it's t-shirt weather. I think it may be 30 out now. Kitty is bored. Oh, yes. Well, you know what I have to do, Elena, when Kitty gets bored? I have a very large garden and I grow a lot of catnip. Ray loves catnip. And so what we do is we dry it for the winter. And when Kitty's acting really, really bad, I give Kitty some catnip. And after Kitty plays hard for a while, he goes to sleep. Catnip, yes. And he's got lots of toys. He's got like a condo play area. He's got all kinds of stuff. And then when Pumpkin comes in the house, Pumpkin plays tag with the cat. We've got 33 minutes left on the cake, or 32. So in case anybody does not know, my name is Brenda, and I am from Maine. These love, they love boxes, Elena says. Yes, they do. And also newspaper. We have 40 degrees here and snow is melting. You see grass, Charlene? Do you have daffodils or tulips coming up? You're always the first one that I know that gets them. Charlene, if everybody doesn't know, she's a very good friend of mine and she's from West Virginia. And I have a group for women on Facebook. Not yet, Charlene says, no flowers. on Facebook. We have about 300 and I don't know, 30 something members. And there's a devotional script every morning, or I try to do every morning. And there's recipes and there's crafts. So it's an all-women group, and I'm very stern about things. You'd have to go in and read the policy. I'm not a drama person. I don't want any drama whatsoever on my Facebook or my live streams. I'm pretty conservative. There's two things I've learned is you don't want to get into, because a lot of people get in an upheaval about it, is politics and religion. Those are the two things that I found. Michelle, I am too old for drama. Me too, Michelle, and I'm probably older than you. I'm not ashamed to say my age. I am 61 years old. I say 61 and young. I have 5 grandchildren. The oldest is going to be 24. And the youngest is going to be 2 in June. So there's a vary of age. And I have 2 sons. And one son is in, I beat you both in age. Yes, Charlene, you only, Grammy, you're wonderful. Thank you, Elena. Charlene, you only beat me by what, a few months or a year, I forget. You have me beat by 3 years. See, I told you. Oh, Charlene's the oldest. She's got a few months on us. Okay. I have this all done all the way around, just like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this hook right here, and you're going to go right into the first stitch. 62 and a half. Holy cow, Charlene. 52, Allie. We're all right about the same age. So you're going to take the hook and you're going to go right in. 58, Elena says. JD, 56. Hey, we're still young. I feel like I'm 16 years old at heart. Spirit and mind. Okay, we're going to go right in with a hook. And like I said, the first is always the hardest. So you're going to go in like this, and now we're going to get the instructions out. The second row, you want to put 2 double crochets in each hole. Okay, so we're going to go like this. And like I said, always the first is, once you get these going, you're all good. And we got that joined up. So that's right there all joined up. My mind says 20, my body not so much. Well, Michelle, I have to agree with you. My body not so much. I had a knee replacement that didn't go so great. But hey, I use a treadmill every day. I have an elliptical bike I try to use, and I try to stay active and walk. So here we go. We're putting 2 in each hole now, just like this. Okay. Like I said, it will get easier. It's always the first. And there you go. And we're going to be starting. And let me get the blue one out here. And what we're starting is this row right here. This very first row right there. That's what we're starting on. I see we have 7 people in. Thank you very much for coming and supporting my channel. I want to try to not make it too boring for everybody. We have 27 more minutes on the Instapot. And then we have 2 in this hole. So you want to go to the next one, just like that. And you want to pull it through. And you want to make a double crochet. And there's your first double crochet. Then you want to go back in that hole, just like this, just like that. You want to have 3 stitches on. You want to pull through once, and then you want to pull through again, just like that. And then this is going to make the first go round. And these really do last a long time. Shar, did I ever give you one before, the one I just sent you? Because these last really well, and you can put them in the dishwasher on the top. You can throw these into the wash machine. Have you crocheted a rug? Yes, I have. Would you like to see it? The cake smells good. I wished I could. I wished I could share it with you. No, I did not. Sure, I didn't. Oh my goodness, shame on me. I can step away for a few minutes if you guys would like to see the rug I crocheted, but that's totally up to you. I don't want to be rude. Sure. Okay, please talk amongst yourselves, and I'll go get the rug I crocheted. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have a few things to show you. Okay, I'm working on one for the dining room. It's red and black. Oh, very pretty. Now, are you crocheting yours with yarn, or did you use material? Okay, here it is, right here. Oops, I'm trying to see. This is the rug. I'm using fabric. That's what this is. This is fabric. Elena says, wow, thank you. This will be, I'm not sure. I've tried to give it away to set, really nice. Thank you, JD. I've tried giving it away to several family members, but beautiful. I can't do that. Yes, you can, Charlene. I have to share something with you about Charlene. This is kind of an ongoing joke that we've had for 30 plus years. We all need to help Charlene out here because Charlene can't cook. She has raised 2 grown boys and she's raising 2 more boys, and this woman can't cook at 62 and a half years old. Now, Char, you gotta stop opening those cans and boxes like I tell you. She goes and she'll go to the store. Hello, everybody. Toolman Willis, welcome. She'll go to the store and she'll buy a lasagna already made and put it in the oven. And I'll say, Char, what you having for supper? She'll say, lasagna. And I'm like, wow, you made lasagna? And then she'll say, from the oven. We lift you up. Blessings. Yeah. Hey, Toolman. Yeah, so we all need to really help Char here, even in all baby steps. And I talked her into getting an Instapot, and guess what? Now she's telling me some things I didn't know about the Instapot. So I'm hoping she's been wanting to see how to cook a cake. So I'm glad she's on here because she gets to see how the cake comes out. Now I want to show you something else that I thought was really, really nice. I was making, my son has 2 jobs. His second job is a main guide here for hunting and fishing and whatever you want a guide for sports. I was making this for his camp. Now, this material that I used, I don't know if I can stand up and show you. That's why I love my Instapot. Why my husband loved Brenda. He loved her cooking. Yes, Charlene's whole family loved my cooking. Okay, let me stand up and show you. I don't know how much you can see of it, but all this I was making for their camp. And he decided that, or they decided it's a twin size wood love. And they decided they didn't want it because it wasn't big enough. Well, my gosh, I'm ready now to put the binding on. And this is a lot of work. This is called Stitch in the Ditch. Now I'm going to show you the back of it. See the stitches? It's all done that way. And it's called Stitch in the Ditch, and they're almost all perfect in squares. Now that was a lot of work for him to tell me that he wanted it bigger when I told him I was making it for a twin size bed because his lodge sleeps 8 people. Well, if anything else, it would make a great lap blanket if he didn't like it. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. Are you in a quilt group? No, I am not. I am self-taught for quilts. And I don't do too much, and I haven't done too much just for the fact of having a knee replacement done a little over a year ago has created a lot of problems for me sitting, excuse me, for any period of time. I used to make lots of aprons too. And all those little squares that you saw, the different fabrics, that's all aprons I've made and sold. So you can see I've sold a lot. We used to have a little building here and we sold produce, and I have my baker's license. Here we go. 2 in a hole. Just like that. And this here, there'll be 2 in a hole. So we sold produce, and I made a bunch of stuff, and I sold jams and jellies and just lots. And then a local apple orchard here every spring would order about 1,000 cases of jam, and I would do jams and jellies, and everything was local for berries. Everything I do is local. See how it's coming together? We're very blessed where we live here because within 15 or 20 minutes, I have, how do you get a baker's license? How do you get a baker's license? Well, first you go to the state and you get an application and tell them you would like to have a baker's license. And it's a big old form you have to fill out. Then after you fill that form out, they come and they inspect your home, and they inspect your kitchen, and you've got to have certain things in your refrigerator and your sink, and everything has to be up to spec. Then for my jams and jellies and my recipes, you have to make your recipe for anything that you can, and you have to send a $10 fee, and you have to name the ingredients, and it goes to the University of State of Maine, and they test it. And if it comes back with the right pressures and the right consistency of being baked, then you get approved to do that license. So it's a big money market, and the state can show up at any time to your home and inspect your kitchen. And they also have the right to come, I'm sorry, you're not seeing this. Oh my goodness, I'm terribly sorry. I shouldn't have touched it. Oh my. I'm sorry. Hey, that's why they call this live stream, right? I don't have the proper setup for a holder for my phone. I'm using a iPad holder, and this is only an iPhone. But anyways, that's how you get a license. Whoops is right. I'm terribly sorry. Oh my gosh, I am apologizing. Um, so then you have to, everything you do is inspected upside down. Oh, I'm upside down, but when I was the other way, I couldn't read. Oh my. Am I still upside down? Oh, this is fun. Is that better? Am I still upside down? It says I need to rotate it back. Oh my. Let's try that. Is that better? Oh, okay. Oh boy, this is a lot of fun. Make Louisa a wrench too. Louisa, will you be coming on here? Pop up and, hey, bug out Brad. Louisa, I know. That's why I'm live, because you never know what's going to happen with Maniac Grammy. That's why they call me Maniac. Hey, Brad, how's the weather down your way today? You warming up? Yeah, I'd laugh too. I'm like, God, can't she get it together? Oh, well, it is what it is. But for those that don't know, we have a cake in the Instapot cooking, and we are making a scrubbie. And the scrubbie will look like this, and it works great. Warm, bikini weather. Yeah, that's what I said, t-shirt weather. You can use it for vegetables or on your dishes. Louisa, if she can make you much needed wrench. Okay. I don't know if she's still on here. Hey, Brad, I hear you're going to get rain later in the week. We got another 2 inches of snow here last night. Is that a pie safe behind you? Right there. Yes, it is a pie safe. And it was made by one of my Amish friends in Pennsylvania. And what we're on right now is a Murphy table. You don't need wrenches till you get trolls. Brad, we're not talking about it. We've had plenty in here this morning. Plenty of them. I'm going to have to read because I don't know much about it, but Allie's going to send me an email. No snow. We got about 2 inches maybe last night. I love Amish stuff, Elena says. Louisa, type again. I haven't seen her. I think she's left. Yeah, I got home about 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to go down to Portland to the airport. Pick up my son, came in from Mexico. Have you been to the Amish store in Unity? Yes, I have, actually. I am friends with a lady that has the fabric. Oh, Louisa, before I give you a wrench, would you like one? I don't, we've had a lot of problems here. Yes, Brad, I'm friends with a lady that has the fabric store. I have a lot of Amish and Mennonite friends, and when we can, we go to church up there. Well, I shouldn't say church, in their school meeting house. I shouldn't call it a church. Have you been there, Brad? Wednesday's donut day. Yes, I do know that. But I have to tell you something. Yes. Okay, Louisa, hold on. Okay, try that, Louisa. I have to tell you something about that, Brad. You think you're getting homemade donuts, right? Now, I'm being straight up and honest. You watch my cooking, I tell you if I use something out of a box or an instant pack of pudding or whatever. Okay, there you go, Louisa. Lois Ann, I'm sorry, I want to call you Louisa. They use a big bag of donut mix. I don't know where they purchase it from. There's nothing wrong with it. You just mix the mix with water and then you fry it. You would never know the difference. But just like these big places like Hannaford here, our grocery stores, all that either comes in frozen or they just get the bag and they mix it with water. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with a place called Down East in Maine, and you can buy stuff like 50 pounds of flour and sugar and all that. That's where I get all my stuff from. You can buy that there. I don't use it because you can make it from scratch. It's a lot cheaper. There. What do you guys think? It's coming along pretty good. See how easy it is coming along? Okay, we have 11 minutes on the Instapot to show the cake. I have 9 people, I think, that's live here. And we've been on 50 minutes, I believe, if I'm reading this right. This is all new to me. I would rather use my laptop, but what I'm doing, I could not use my laptop showing the Instapot. Excuse me, the Instapot this morning. Okay. When I get off here, I'm going to be making, I'm not quite sure, something with Ritz crackers. So what's everybody going to do today? Like Brad says, it's bikini weather here in Maine compared to what we've had. It's been so darn cold. Whoops, please ignore the phone ringing. I guess Mr. R forgot to take his phone and he's getting a call. I used to live in, yep, Charlene lived in Freedom, Maine. Bug Out Brad lives down East Maine. Char? And I think Allie's from Massachusetts. We have Mennonite here. We get our candles and honey from. Bug Out Brad says he drives through Freedom a lot. So you must have to go through China Way, do you? I'm near Boston, New Hampshire. Oh, you're in New Hampshire. I'm sorry. I was thinking it was down east. Well, this stitch is really giving me some fits, but that's okay. It's getting a pretty array of colors through here. And this green kind of blends well in with this green scrubby. Belfast, 53 miles to Augusta. Yep. I was going to say Belfast, but I didn't want to screw it up, Brad. Charlene, do you know where Belfast is? Do you remember? It is looking good, Grammy. Well, thank you, Elaine. This one, like I said, once you get this done and you get your first round, you only have 2 more to do and it goes really, really fast. I really hope somebody tries making one of these. I'm pretty far away. Utah for Michelle. Grammy, that's too pretty to use. My husband has Mennonite family. Everybody knows Belfast variety. Well, I know Rennie's. Now, who doesn't know Rennie's? I wanted to go to LL Bean last night. Yes, go past where I live and keep going straight. That's right, Char. Good memory, Charlene. Brad, don't ask her about cooking, though. I'm friends with Rennie's. Well, I can tell you, Rennie's got plenty of my money over the years. You can throw it in the washer, but not the dryer, right? Well, I've thrown it in the dryer by mistake, and it hasn't melted. But I say no, you shouldn't, but I have mistakenly done so. And that's the honest truth. I still had one of my first ones I was going to show you, and I can't find it. IMBO. I don't really know the language. Sorry. I'll get used to all this. I'm checking the Instapot. 7 minutes. Are you guys ready? Anticipation? I know I am. I started to say, if anybody was on Rick's live stream, did he have any problems with trolls this morning? I know he did a couple of nights ago. And I know Joanne, she does makeups and different stuff. She had a troll problem as well. Please sub up and sub down if you haven't subbed to somebody on here. And if you're new, please sub to me if you'd like. I'm going to be having kitchen chat on Fridays and Tuesdays. And I do Cookie Monday. Laughing my butt off. Oh, okay, laughing my butt off. Thank you. Me too, Elena. God's joy. And it's going to be kitchen chat. I'm going to try to do something kitchen related and just have open floor. I wish I could laugh part of my butt off. Oh, me too. Not just that. I got a few more places. Good day like this, I should be walking outside instead of using my treadmill. That was a good one. That was funny. But you know what? I just did a tangle with my other one, but that's okay. Lots of laugh. No guys want a bunny boy, but oh geez, that's funny, Brad, on a woman. So you want a little cushion there, do you, Brad? That's a nice way to put it, as that's what my son would say. But as I was saying, lots of laughs. As I was saying about my two boys that are grown, one's a designer and works for a big company called Bath Iron Works. Hey, I'm on the skinny side. You're on the skinny side? Hey, great for you. I don't think I saw skinny side, oh gosh, since I was 17 or 18 years old. And then my other son is in culinary business and works at a college here in Maine. So I'm very proud of both of my sons. They do very well for themselves. And like I said, I have 5 grandkids. What more could I ask for? Hey, I'm on the skinny side. Allie's laughing her butt off, and Brad's got a big old smile. Elena, I'm a size 16. Hey, that's nothing wrong with a 16, Lois Ann. Just like I tell my mom, is that crazy little motel still in Stratton? Now, which one are you talking about, Brad? Are you talking PA? Oh, Charlene says my boys are handsome. Yeah, they're not too bad looking, Char. I've got a picture to send you. I'm just the size of Allie, and that's how God made me. God made me a little fluffy. What can I say? Can't change it. I've been trying for many years across the grocery store. In Stratton. Oh, in Stratton. Yeah, Stratton up in, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm losing it, Brad. I'm thinking Pennsylvania. Yes, I believe it is, Brad. Have you been up there lately? They're starting to really build up there finally. You need to be fluffy up north. You sure do got to be fluffy up north, let me tell you. You got to be more than fluffy. You got to be fluffy and have a little bit of muscle. You got to learn how to run a snowblower and shovel snow and work a garden. And I'm not talking a little 20 by 20. We had 3 food school. I guess I'm not familiar with that then, Brad. We had 3 100 fluffy mussels. Oh yeah, fluffy mussels. Yep. We had 3 100 by 100 gardens we maintained. Funny, Brad. Yeah. I love my gardens, and I grow a lot of herbs. Grow a lot of everything. We did downsize last year. I would love to start selling produce again and open my shop, but I've turned my shop into a woman's cave. And I wanted to have classes this past year, but that didn't happen. See how it's coming along? I'm yakking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Hey, 2 more minutes and we get to see the results. I look forward to seeing your garden. Oh yeah, I'll do lots. Mr. R, he raises some great, well, we both raise great chili. I want some of those ghost chilies there. I forget what they're called. It's beautiful. Oh, Charlene's telling you guys it's beautiful here. I've started a video series on indoor growing soon on my channel. Oh, super, Brad. I'll be checking that out. Charlene says my place is beautiful here. Should do a cooking video with it. Charlene should do a cooking video with you. Oh, my word. Charlene, I don't know. Charlene would stress out. She couldn't do it. Good, Yashar. Be honest about it. I'm waiting for her to come up from West Virginia. I don't do hot peppers, Lois Ann says. Oh, we do. We do a huge variety. I've asked Picker Rick if I can have some of those hot peppers he grew for the hot pepper challenge. We grow a lot of cayenne, habanero, jalapeno. Okay, guys, did you just hear that beep? That means cake's gonna come out. Okay, no. What did Charlene just say? No, I panic. Yes, she does panic. I'll be back to work. Much of love all. Have a safe day. Hey, Bug Out Brad, just getting ready to take the cake out. Okay, guys, see how it's forming up? Beautiful. Now, bear with me because I'm going to show you all the steps of this. I don't want my knitting in the way. My crocheting, should not say knitting. Don't want anything on that. I'm thankful I have this Murphy table that folds in and folds out. And for those that didn't see, this is the homemade rug I made. And actually, I have one going. I have one going right now with t-shirts, ripped t-shirts. Yes, West Virginia, blessings, Brad. I have one that I'm hand braiding. Thank you, Lois Ann. Let me get up here with this knee. Okay, I'm standing up here. Now I want to turn my camera a little bit so you guys get a great view. JD from West Virginia too. Well, there you go, Char. Okay, can you guys see that fine? I just got to move my chair out of the way. Okay, I want to point this out to you. On the Instapot, once it's all cooked, this LOO1 means it's still warming as it cooks. So don't freak out. If you bake something or make something, you can keep that warm in there with no problem. Now, this is where we had the steam built up. See, can you hear it? I don't know if you can see it. The steam's coming out. Now, Charlene was deadly scared to death of one of these, but she'll tell you it's no problem at all. She got used to it and she's not scared of it at all. Okay, once all that steam's released, you can take the cover off. That's just about all done. And if anybody has any questions or comments, we can discuss it on Friday, or you can leave a comment below. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay, all the steam is out for now. I don't hear any more steam coming out. So I'm getting ready to crack Charlene Winfield Putman. Oh, Charlene's talking here. I'm gonna open the cover. There's my cake. Looks wonderful. Oh my gosh, and it smells good. So you're gonna probably wonder, because you can't get your fingers in there. So what I do is you gotta improvise. See these tools? I have a rack that all my pots and pans are on. So you can either do it this way. This is what I did last time to lift it up. just like that. Move that over. Owie. Can you see how beautiful that is? Can you believe this? You saw it with your own eyes. It cooked. I still haven't used my Instapot. Allie, try this. Improvise and overcome. That is true. So there is the cake. It's very, very moist. My fingers are clean. The cake looks beautiful. It does. It is. It comes out wonderful. Looks so good, Charlene. I'm telling you, the boys would love this if you make it for them. So let me push this over. And all you do is you put a cup of water inside the Instapot. All you can do it. That is true. Everybody on here can do it. So I'm just going to set it here like this. Just like that. And you're going to shut your Instapot down here on, I got to be careful. I don't want this to fall out again. Right here. You just hold it and it goes off. So that's all there is to it. Now I'm going to sit back down here. And it will take, I'm going to say it will take probably, it'll probably take, I think last time, 15, 20 minutes to really cool down. I hate reading instructions. That's why I have Maniac Grammy. Oh, thank you, Allie. So after this cools down in about 15, 20 minutes, you just want to take, well, let me show you here. I like to have hands on because it's so much easier when there's hands on. Say this is your plate. And you're just going to take it, let me flip it down like this. And then you're just going to take it and you're going to flip it. You're going to flip it over. Charlene says, I've been there many times. Yes, you have, Char. We've been great friends for many years. Charlene's a wonderful person. Her late husband and my late husband were both in the military, and they were Navy, and they were friends. And we became friends, and I'll tell you how we met. We met at McDonald's. Charlene was the biscuit maker back then. Now they don't have such a thing, I don't believe, Char. I think that their biscuits are already made and they warm them up. They sure don't taste like the ones you used to make, I can tell you that. And I used to work out in the lobby. I was the hostess for the mostest. Cool, JD. I used to walk around with coffee pots and talk to people and get games ready for parties. Okay, that's the end of the cake. And bring my crocheting back up here. And this is the scrubbie, and I'll continue some more on Friday. I'll finish this row and we'll start row 2 on Friday. I want to thank everybody that came in. Charlene loves her McDonald's. How about that gift certificate, Char, I gave you? You loving that too? I'd like to thank all the mods that came in and helped with our problem here this morning. Hope to see you all back on my next live stream. And if you want to leave a comment below and let me know what you might be interested in, and the floor is open, we can talk about, yes. Charlene's saying yes, I gave her a gift certificate with a voice for Christmas. You can leave a comment below and let me know what you want to chat about, what you want to see, what you want to do. I like to try to stay on an hour. As my live stream grows a little more, I'll stay longer. I'll do longer crafts. I'll make different things. We'll just have to wait and see. Again, thank you all for supporting my channel. I love everybody that comes in. Spread the word about my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And again, I want to show you this most beautiful cake, and I wished I could cut a slice for everybody. JD, we love your streams. Blessings. Thank you, JD. Enjoy your live streams. Have a great day. Thank you, Michelle. And thank you, Lois Ann. Yes, thank you all so very much. And please send me an email, Allie. We made this together. So you all can do the Instapot. So I want to say thank you again to everybody. And like I always say, you never know what's going to be on my videos, so you never know what's going to be on my live streams. I will be using my laptop some. I think I'll like it a lot better, but for doing things, I do got to get a better setup for a tripod, one that fits my iPhone. So if anybody has any suggestions, I'd appreciate that. So I'd like to say bye to everybody and thank you so much. And we'll see you on Friday. God bless. Oh, you never know what's going to be on my videos or my live stream. God bless. Bye now.